So if you're not used to it, you need to get used to wearing something extra weight, carrying it around, whether it's a backpack, whether it's actually a full vest with gear, with a Pepperball TCP, whatever you have, extra mags. Get used to wearing that as you move around. It definitely takes a little getting used to. This is something that you need conditioning for. Climb stairs. I just went from the basement, second floor, and I did it with carrying extra weight. Get your heart rate up. Exercise under conditions where they're very adverse, very stressful. These are the kind of preparations that you need to make in order to be ready for an encounter. When you do have those situations where you have to move and you have to shoot. Now, tactical fitness, that's more functional movements. Log rolling like I'm doing here. This was not for fun, but it was work. But this is the type of activities that, not traditional weights in the gym or on a treadmill, just doing things like using your body to carry things. In emergency situations, these are the kind of activities that you need to have the strength and stamina in order to be able to stay alive. And when I say get out of the gym, I mean get out of the gym. Your body, your mind needs a refresh, needs a new perspective. It needs to be able to be stimulated in different ways. Travel is a great way to do that. Make it active travel. When you travel, don't just sit in a room and relax. Get out, go for a hike, go to a state park, go to a national park. Do things that will stimulate your mind and body to really generate new ideas. Tactical fitness is all about the long haul. You know, we're looking for, stimulation that will keep the mind and body fresh. We want to be able to think and plan and determine what things that we need to have in place for our tactical, lifestyle. Fitness is not just repetitious for the goal of cardiovascular health or building muscle or strength. Ultimately, we need to be prepared for those random encounters and also things that last a lot longer. The SHTF situations, these are not the very quick 30-second encounter. These are things that last a long time. They require your body and your mind to be sound. They require you to be able to go without food for periods of time, be able to go, and your body needs to be able to function. So you have to learn a lot of different dietary behaviors, a lot of different exercise-related behaviors. There's a lot of things that you can take into account that I'll talk about in future videos. But today, it's about fitness, keeping the body fit and keeping the body ready for that short-term encounter and being able to be prepared. It's all about preparedness. There's a lot of things coming our way, folks. We need to be ready. We fool ourselves by standing still and just shooting. And we shoot on the target and we're accurate and we're shooting at 20, 30 feet. And we're proud of our accuracy. But the reality is, get your heart rate up like I just did. And it just makes you feel good. And that's the main reason I do it. It makes you feel good. It helps delay the muscle atrophy that happens as we get older, and you notice a difference if you take a couple weeks off from lifting some heavy weight. You feel a difference. Same thing with the cardio. It doesn't take much of a break, and you start to notice very quickly. It feels okay at the moment. You can hold it, but it can start to get very heavy very quickly, especially after you're doing a lot of moving around. So having core strength, and especially I find when I have to pick it up, you need to have your back strength. It needs to be good, and you need to be able to manipulate this thing. And that's one of the advantages or disadvantages of this big build, is that as you can see, it's long, it's intimidating, but it's bulky and it's weighty. So you have to be prepared to be able to use it and to move, and it just takes a little bit of effort. It's not trivial, and obviously you can shorten it and you can lighten it, and that's your choice. So everybody has their preferred build. Really work that core all through here. Great for the stability. And so these are the kind of things that as a shooter, you really want a strong core. You want to be stable. You also want good grip strength. So anything that involves gripping the weights and pretty much any motion, whether you're doing raises this way, you're doing barbell press, you're going overhand, either way you're gripping that. And you can also do, specific grip exercises. As well. So there's a lot of different things you can do to make yourself increase that muscle memory so that when you are in that situation, those muscles are not surprised. They're used to the feel. And the shooting just itself is repetitious, that's fine. But a lot of it is preparing your whole body. Because if you're just used to standing still in a very relaxed position and shooting, when you have to do it under a stress situation, you have to move, and you're not stationary, and your heart rate is up, and your adrenaline's kicking in, accuracy becomes really a lot more difficult. And so it's just really important to consider your overall fitness state, including your mind and your body in terms of that. My goal is, as your average middle-aged person, and if you're younger, great, but keep these things in mind because you'll be here. And that's the one thing that is an inevitability of life. The people that are older than you, you'll eventually be there. I remember back when I was a kid going to church, and my pastor said, I just turned the speed limit today. I'm 55. And I remember thinking, gosh, you are so old. And I was just a teenager. And every day, those days come. And so it's just a matter of doing the things right now that you can incrementally, step by step, so that when you do reach that milestone of 30, 40, 50, 60, you are the best person that you can be at that age, and you are the most capable of defending yourself at that age, and you're not overly reliant on using a tool. Tools are exactly what they are. They're a tool, and you have different tools to choose from. Your hands can be a tool. Your body, your mind is a tool. A firearm and a less lethal are tools. So the better equipped you are all over holistically, you can use the right tool at the right time, and you'll be better off for it. So get plenty of protein, such as whey protein shakes. Work out hard, train hard, rest, eat, sleep. That's what it takes to keep your body and your mind ready for whatever comes your way. Be ready for the challenges, and everybody just take care of themselves first, and then everything else will fall in line behind that. Stay strong, stay healthy, and be prepared. What should you eat post-workout? Well, I think most people want some protein. I usually drink some protein before and during a workout, but you can't beat protein pancake. This Kodiak cakes, high protein, low in sugar, high in complex carbs and whole wheats, and it's just a great Sunday morning protein pancake post-workout, something to consider. do something here?
Yeah.
What you gonna do?
I like to use the machine.
Okay, let's do it.